You're live. Okay. Good good afternoon. Um I wanna just make some things notice. I really do. You know, every time something goes on in our nation today, yeah, that's true. But I've been looking at some things on, Facebook, and a lot of things that I see is like nuts. You know, some things some things are not meant to happen to our nation. Like, you got a lot of people that self-indulge, and instead of helping their communities, they just want to break down the communities. And not to it doesn't cease to amaze me, because every time I look and I listen and I hear my nation's cry. You see what I'm saying? And I understand the tyranny. I understand all that, and then some. you know Me being an individual as myself, I didn't see a lot of things. I was brought up on food stamps. I was brought up in the projects, and my dad being from the military, and my mom having her background. I come from a loving family, and I see some families out here that are so torn apart from one another. They can't tell right from wrong. Now we're talking about politics now. If everyone off that's up in Capitol fucking Hill, and everybody in the government, period. I'm not an extremist. I'm not I don't represent Al Qaeda. I don't represent ISIS. I don't represent any of that. I represent the people. I'm from the people, by the people. A true American that been down and open wasn't my fault. No, because the system is set up to sabotage African Americans, not only African Americans, but American people. You know, when we try to advance ourselves in this thing we call, a country that is so poverty stricken, like you got neighborhoods now that are run down, got abandoned houses everywhere. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If a neighborhood is run down, right, and the government knows or the government ignores it, we have the right to protest. We have the right to get our neighborhood up and running again. That's why so much crime happens in, the hood and stuff like that. Then you got some prejudiced people. Oh, leave the niggers alone. They poverty, and the only thing they are gangbangers, like Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump being in office, do I agree with any of his politics, any of his, moves that he making? No, I don't. I really don't. You know, do I agree with him being my president? Hell no. I didn't vote for him. I would never vote for someone that's trying to run America like a business. You bring in you. I tell this to people all the time. You create your own hell. You create your own negativity. See, my thing is this: when you are a president, you're supposed to take pride in your nation. You're supposed to take pride in your nation. You're supposed to call out, extremists. You're supposed to call out the people that are in government that are taking bribes. You're supposed to call out the people that's in government that's sitting on the Senate, all that other stuff. You got to call them out. You got to call yourself out because as our president, you supposed to enforce what goes on. But the only thing I see is him turning one a White House into a business. The White House is not a business. The White House is like the head of our nation. Being president of the United States, it's more than driving in a jumbo jet, wearing fancy suits. Being the leader of our world, well, the United States, period. You being a leader is supposed to set us up for change. To understand all the people, you have to literally sit down and talk to the people, not the people that have all this, because the only thing they're going to do is cover up their tracks. I know so many millionaires that got so much dirt they done, and they still they still come up on top because okay, money is everything, and we have a president, Donald Trump, who's in office. He's a billionaire, millionaire, whatever. He still owns multiple businesses, and no matter how you twist it, he got money. Being a president, you're supposed to put money back out into the community. See what I'm saying? You're supposed to want to advance the neighborhood, tear down the old houses that they turned into crack houses, and tear them down, build better houses for low income families. You know, I can name a couple neighborhoods that have so many abandoned houses. You know, once in our lifetime, we got to have a president in office that's going to be from the people, by the people, and for the people. And I say for the people is this: doesn't matter your skin color, doesn't matter your religion, that you meet the American people needs. Maybe you won't be hated on. Maybe you won't have threats. You see what I'm saying? Name one president that came into office that made a change, that lowered rent for low income houses, income families, who set up different basic programs for single mothers, for single fathers, for people that goes through life every day trying to push and grind their way to keep a roof over their family head. I'm not saying this to be popular. No, I'm not. I'm saying this because on an everyday basis, all because we have a president that's so self-absorbed that he got to think everything he's saying and doing is right. He's looking at the world, he's looking at the country as, he looking at it with his eyes closed. He don't have his eyes fully open. He doesn't. He does not have his eyes fully open. If he can take his rich, pompous ass, Miss Benita, if he could take his rich, pompous ass and understand what people are going through, like it's a shame to have a president that's not really acting like the president. Like he's not. Like I don't agree with anything he is doing. Like I really don't. I really, really don't. Like Like, just sit back and you think. What is the one thing? What is the one thing you want our president to do? Like, think about it. He's been in office, and what did he contribute? What did he put any money into the neighborhoods? But I heard he want to take away the welfare program for people getting food stamps and to people getting, a box delivered to their house. No, nobody got time for that. You're taking away from the people that are low income families. Like, why? Why, dickhead? Why? Oh, I forget. You, you think you too sedity. You too sedity. Why in the world when we vote for a president? We got it gets to me because while he's sitting there in the presidential suite and he's in the White House and then he go to his Trump Towers in New York, then he go down to his casino in Jersey. You got to think, do he make a good president? Like, really? Do he? To me, he don't. He really don't. Like, what the hell? Why would I have somebody like that for president? That's what y'all not understanding. Whoever chose him, can like fuck their nation over. Because again, he's not in it for the long haul. He's in it to make billions and billions of dollars. For whose state? Not ours. Because if he would have done that, he would have been done it. But he runs off his damn mouth too much. Why would a president run off at the fucking mouth? Then he expect everybody to bow down and kiss his ass. No, I'm sorry. Not this guy. This guy right here, I have respect. I have respect for myself. And I got respect for my nation. That's what I'm like. Why would why would we do this to ourselves, Americans? Why? We thought having him in office would be something. But now we can honestly say having him in office is not what it's cracked up to be. Like, he said he want to fight for any. What is he fighting for? He's not fighting for us. He's not. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up my laptop. I don't like dirt. I really don't. I mean, I was also thinking about running for president, but I don't have no political background. I really don't have a political background, but I have enough knowledge that I know I won't cause a war with a different country unless it's actually necessary. If they end up forcing my hand, hold on for 1 second. Kill it. back to what I was saying. You know, it sucks out here when you don't have a president that take his job seriously. I mean, it sucks. They really do. I don't know why we have a president like that. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, do you ever realize that what we put our nation through and how our so-called president talk bad about our nations? Like, think about it. To have a president in office that calls females female dogs, and it sucks. Mm.